Hey everyone, so welcome to the second day technically of Animation Appreciation Month. Yeah. Technically this isn't the intro or anything. I'm sorry, I guess I'm also recording at midnight because Ow, this chair just stabbed me. Oh, the hydraulic part on it is broken. Hold on. There we go. Ow. That actually hurt. It stabbed right into my tailbone. Or not my tailbone, yeah, it's my tailbone, isn't it? Yeah, that hurt. um, the hydraulic on my chair, the thing that goes up and down, doesn't work. So I just started to like boing, and it's like, oh, yeah. Anyways, welcome to Animation Appreciation Month, episode 2. Technically, it's not like I said, it's not the intro since the first day or the first like introduction to the month, because that was yesterday. Even though it's being uploaded right after I finish recording this, because I'm recording this at midnight the day before, because I as well get it done early. So yeah, but on the previous video, I'm sorry, I shook my knee and it shook my arm and it shook the camera. But due to the me not specifying the schedule that I'd be uploading videos, I'm planning on recording this in order to inform you guys. So I'm going to attempt to upload a video every day of October, and for Halloween I do have something very special planned. So be aware that Animation Appreciation Month is going to be pretty up there on my list of objectives. Um, like I said in my other video, it's very important to me that I specify that it was not last month, even though I technically said it was. I technically phrased it like it was going to be. It's not. It's this month. I had said that halfway through the month already. I should have specified. The way I phrased it, a lot of people assumed I was doing it last month, and I was like, no. One of my friends came to me and asked me, he's like, hey, what happened? The month's almost over and you haven't done any animation videos. I'm like, well, yeah, because I wasn't going to do it this month. And he goes, but you said you would. So I had to specify that in the last video. But this video, I'm going to just tell you guys, I'm going to be recording, or I'm going to be uploading a video every day. At least I'm going to try to. If I miss more than 3 days, so if I miss 3 or more days, then I have to take a penalty. If I miss 0 days, then I get to go out and buy as much eggnog as I want and chug it all because I'm a fat son of a okay, fat son of a bee. No, honestly, I'm gonna be doing that anyways, but I won't be able to chug it, so this is a nice little reward to me. Um, it's a holiday drink. What do you guys expect? It's eggnog season. I always get the eggnog. Pumpkin spice stuff is just too expensive. Eggnog, however, you can get a ton of it and get fat on that. But pumpkin spice, you have to buy like a latte, and it's not the same. So yeah, I go with eggnog. A bit early for the season, but it's in stores, so I'm going out and buying it. But anyways, yeah. So I'm gonna be trying to do that, and if I don't do, I don't know what the punishment will be, to be honest. I may actually have to text Jess and see what she thinks I should do, because she hasn't given me a punishment in a while. Um, that sounded way too realistic for me. Um, by that I mean she's normally used to punishing me in a separate way. I hope you guys can figure out what I'm talking about. No, I'm kidding. I'm not kidding, but that's not what I was referring to originally. She's normally the person who thinks of the punishments for my channel, so yeah. Also, sorry that my hair is a mess. It's midnight, like I said. I'm recording at midnight, so stop it. Stop touching me. No, stop touching. Okay, anyways. So yeah, I'll be uploading a video every day for all of October, and I'll be trying to do. I can't promise it. By the end of the month, I want to show you guys one of my old animations because I did animation a long time ago. I want to show you guys one animation I did this is about 2 years back. Hopefully, I can still find it. It's a file on one of my devices. The problem is which device was it even on? Now I can't even remember. It's on one of my tablets. I know that. I don't know which tablet. That could be a problem. I know that most of my animations that I did that I was proud of, or at least on my tablets. I have other ones on my old computer, but that's a different story. Those are just like no. Animating with a mouse and keyboard is not easy. It makes it look like trash if you're not used to it. But on touchscreen, you can actually just draw, and it's really cool. So yeah, um, I can transfer the files over. All I have to do is hook it up to my mom's computer, put it on the computer, then hook my this device that I'm recording on up to my mom's computer and transfer it to here. Because I know that they still work. I can still transfer files. I just need to figure out which one has the files on it. But I'm hoping to show you guys one of my animations. Like I said, I don't know when it will be, and I don't even know if I will be doing it for certain. I'm going to try. That's all I can promise. And another issue is that I am currently very rusty, so I cannot make any animations that I'll be proud of. So I'm not going to post anything I'm not proud of. Although my standards are pretty low in the first place, I'm not going to lie. Um, Overall, I just want to be sure that it's something I can be proud of. Since this whole month is for appreciating animation. The one thing I do want to point out is I actually like almost all animations. I don't think I've ever found an animation that I haven't liked. But each animation has its own style to it. My old style was just, it was weird. I don't know how else to phrase it. If anyone's seen Panty and Stocking with garter belt or whatever it's called, I don't know. Panty and Stocking. It's a very famous, extremely inappropriate adult anime. Even though it's not technically hentai, it's just extremely adult. Um, the style of that was kind of like what I used to do, but it was very different because mine was very more blocky and not in the same way. It's hard to explain. I had the like limbs that would get bigger as they went along, like the legs would get bigger as they went down, kind of like that kind of style. But the heads were. I'm not good at drawing faces. Never have been. I mean, nowadays I'm much better, but my old style was very weird. And I always think it's funny that when you look back on the style, no matter if you're animating or just drawing, when you look back at your old drawing style, it's completely different over the years. Like my old style was completely different from what I do now. And back then I didn't even know panty and stocking was a thing. So I was unique, even though I technically wasn't, but I thought I was. Just because the style had the weird limb design. It's hard to explain. If you haven't seen panty and stocking, Google search panty and stocking. No, actually don't. Don't Google that. No. Yeah, that's gonna come up with some negative results. I just realized. Do not Google panty and stocking. Do not. I'm trying to think of a character. All of them are named after clothing that's extremely sexual, though. Oh, who do I? I don't know. I can't even think of any. I mean, there's the Demon Twins, but they're sexual way more. Well, no, they're not way more sexual. They're still sexual. They're named after clothing. Um, what is it? Knee socks and oh, what was the other one? The other twins' name. All I know is they were my favorite. Anyways, I had that kind of style, and over the years, it's completely changed. It is very, very different. Nowadays, it's more honestly, it's more like the Odd Ones Out kind of style. I'm not gonna lie, I have more of the Odd Ones Out kind of design with my characters. It's not as blocky now; it's more round, and it's really weird to see how your style changes. Sometimes it's just it happens and you don't even notice it. You're not trying to change your style; it just kind of evolves. And I always love seeing animators then to now because it's just really cool. And I'm probably gonna do some of those first, just to give you guys an introduction of these animators that I'm gonna be reviewing. I'll probably show you guys some videos from way back on their channel, and then alert to now. And sadly, I don't know most of my friends' old styles because I never knew they were animators until recently. Well, most of them. There's one of them. I know one friend who I can't divulge names because unfortunately I'm not allowed to. Because well, it's not unfortunate. I actually told them I wouldn't if they didn't want me to, because they don't go by their name on their Twitter or on their YouTube or wherever they are. Because I have some on Tumblr, some on Twitter, some on YouTube. There's one that's just an Instagram person. There's one that is it's a streamer of some sort. I don't remember what platform it is. It's not Mixer. It's not Twitch. It's not D Live. It's one of those other smaller ones though. Not a YouTube streamer. I know that because he doesn't have a YouTube channel. But some sort of small streaming platform where he just does speed paints or not speed paints. He just really does really cool animations, and you see it from like the screen or the top down, so you just see his hand. But he never tells anyone his name, and a lot of animators don't go by their actual name, like Wolfie Chew. It really goes by Wolfie Chew because, well, recently she's made extreme strides recently, and I'm very proud of her. I'm like a dad, even though am I younger than her? I'm pretty sure I'm younger than her by about a year or two, about a few years probably. Jordan Sweeto is a few years older than me. Is he? I looked up his age one time. It's still in my Google search results because every time I look up Jordan Sweeto to show someone a picture of him, first thing that comes up is Jordan Sweeto age. I'm like, okay. What was it? I don't know. A lot of animators just go by a different name. I don't remember. There's people like Stariat who at one point, I don't even know if she's told anyone her, well, I don't know if she's actually announced her real name on YouTube or not, but she doesn't go by her actual name, usually. And I know that some people might know it, but very few people actually say it. Jordan Sweeto used to go by Sweeto Tunes, but of course he's a singer as well, so people would actually kind of figure that out pretty easily. There's a lot of characters. There's a lot of OCs that people go by instead of their actual identity, and that's something I really like. And that's why I will never state the names unless I am given direct permission, saying that I should tell people what their name is. I won't even ask. I won't do it unless they tell me to. And like I'm talking about some of my friends because I'm going to be reviewing some of my friends' stuff. But yeah. I'll also be doing videos. I mentioned this in the last video. I'll be doing videos that are animation, speed paints. Wait, hold on. Let me go back. Animations in the form of meme animations, storytime animations, and what was the other one? Shit posts. That's the other one. Those three are the three that I'm going to be reviewing. There's probably other ones too, but those are the main three. For animation, I'm going to be doing speed paints, which are just kind of like a sped up version of someone doing the art. It's just like one picture that would normally be like considered a frame of an entire video, just a picture, but they're doing it on screen, it's sped up. I'll be doing flip books or flip notes, whatever they're called, where you have like the post-it notes and you flip through them. I like those videos. Those are actually really cool. That's what I used to do all the time for animation. I kid you not, it's much cheaper than owning a tablet, which for the longest time I couldn't afford. So it's a good way to at least start. And honestly, I'll also be doing tips and tricks on how to start animating if you haven't already done it, and some just pro tips to get yourself started, like flip books or flip notes, whatever you want to call them. Those things, because it's literally the exact same concept, except for you're not doing it in a timeline kind of thing. You're not storyboarding it. You're just putting a bunch of post-it notes, drawing on them, and making a scene from that. It's the same concept, but it's much cheaper. It is honestly pretty easy to do. It's also just, you can carry that around. You don't always want to carry around an art tablet. So that helps. I want to say that I'll be able to, hopefully my computer will be up by then. I have a PC that's been trying to get set up to the internet and all that, but I don't know if I can actually do anything on it because it's not connected to any like good enough internet, so I can't do anything, and I can't screen capture without the internet because this thing is a piece of junk. Apparently, it's like an old it's not junk at all. It's an old Alienware laptop that I got when I was 16. Actually, no, I was 14 when I got it. It got upgraded when I was 16 because my uncle had basically gone in, switched up the entire case of it. He switched out the entire exterior of it, and he made it into something that I was actually really proud of when I was 16. It was a little tiny logo I had made for a character I played as in an RPG that I to this day don't remember the name of because it got shut down about 2 years after maybe not 2 full years. It was like a year and a half after I stopped playing it. So it's been a while since I played any of those games, and I played like 5 RPGs on my computer. So RuneScape was one of the only ones I actually remember because it's back now apparently. And World of Warcraft. I played World of Warcraft a bit. before my parents got rid of it. Curse you, parents! No, but I had an Alienware laptop, and I have it to this day, but it's getting repaired. So, well, it's not getting repaired; it's basically getting repaired. Yeah, because it won't connect to any internet, like any. And right now, I don't have any good internet, so right now it'd be connecting to my hotspot because that's the best I got. But I'm trying to get internet installed in here as well, and then hopefully I'll have that attached to my laptop, and then I'll be able to do stuff on there. The good thing is the Alienware laptop can hook up to a small drawing. I don't know what it's called. I'm gonna be buying one. It's a little tablet-like thing that you can hook up to your computer, and it does it on the computer screen, but it's just you drawing on the pad. It's a lot of the time that people use it for signatures. It's really cool because it does like an automatic signature when you write on it. It basically just transferred everything you write on it onto the screen, and it's really cool. It's very different though. Like drawing and looking up to see what you're doing, it's very weird. I'm just saying, when you're drawing down here and you're looking up there and you're seeing what you're doing, you're just like, okay. It's really weird to do. Especially when normally when you're drawing, you're just like this, like you're looking down at what you're drawing. You know what I mean? But I'm getting one of those because that might help. I can't really afford another tablet because I always break those, but a small thing like this shouldn't be easily broken, hopefully. So yeah, but be ready for Animation Appreciation Month to continue. Starting tomorrow, I will be doing my first animation reaction, which will, I want to say I'm going to start with, do I want to start with Wolfie Chew? You know, I'm going to save Wolfie Chew stuff for last because of the strike. No, I'll do her first. I'll do her first because she made a huge I don't know, I'm just going to call it a achievement, because that's basically what it is, where she finally showed her face. And I'll be right now, I got before I end this video, I gotta point out, I don't care what someone looks like. I don't focus on the videos for the person. I focus on it for the content that may involve the person. But if they don't want to use their real name or real identity, it doesn't change how I feel about the content. I still prefer to see the animations, maybe their voice behind it if they choose to do storytime animations like Wolfie Chew. But I don't care what they look like. That shouldn't impact how much you want to see a channel. Unless, of course, it's like Craig Thompson, who is just, ooh, that boy, that lad, that mini lad. Ooh. His channel name is Mini Lad, get it? Anyways, what was I saying? Oh yeah, she made a huge advancement where basically she went to VidCon, met fans in person, which until this day no one had ever known what she looked like. People actually have. There was a reflection of her in a glass window in one of the videos that Jordan Sweeto did a long time ago, where they did the Floor is Lava challenge, but that's not relevant. You couldn't really see because the camera was kind of covering up her face, but for the most part you saw what she looked like through the reflection of the window if you paused it at the right time. I actually noticed that, and I'm like, that's Wolfie? I'm like, wow, okay, well, either way. Still watching their stuff. And I gotta point out right now, Wolfie, you have come a long way from the animation to trusting the community enough for you to reveal yourself. I would never have expected you to reveal yourself no matter what. It's not something I would request of someone. If you don't feel comfortable doing it, you don't have to. But I feel humbly warmed in the heart that you would just, ow, my butt, stop it, chair. Worst timing for that ever. I feel humbly damn it, I messed up now. Dang it, the stupid chair. Why? Crush your chair. Okay, I am very honored to be trusted as part of the community. Enough for you to do that. Okay, I can't blink that fast. Oh, that hurts my eyes. Alright. Ending the video now. Get ready for a... Oh, stop it, chair. Every time I pivot, it just does that, and it hurts. My buttocks. Oh. It's like stabbing. There's like this one part of the chair that just pokes into me, and it's like right in the center of the chair because that's where the hydraulic thing is, and it's poking through because it's not correct. It's a broken chair, just stabbing me in the butt, stabbing me in the butt. Anyways, thank you for watching. Hope you guys stick around for tomorrow. We'll probably review Wolfie. I'm not gonna start off with a face reveal. No, not happening. I'll end with the face reveal. Well, I'll end the Wolfie 2 stuff with face reveal. I'll probably start off with the I'll do the back then to now comparison because I always love. That's my favorite thing about animators is seeing how much they've grown. It's cool. It's really cool. It really just shows how people evolve and sometimes don't even realize it. So anyways, see you all later. Bye.